What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and I get a lot of complaints that most of my videos are about Glocks. But then when I make a video about the CZ, everyone talks down on it. Make a video about the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, majority of people talk down on it. Here's the thing, we shouldn't hate on something unless we try it. Honestly, I'd never thought the day I'd get a CZ P-10S, but what I've realized since owning this thing is that it's a great firearm, it's quality. Yes, it doesn't have the aftermarket support of other firearms. Yes, it doesn't have the reputation of a Glock and stuff. It's a quieter, they have a great reputation, but it's much quieter than Glock. Glock is advertised everywhere, put into music, where CZs are more like that little niche firearm company that just runs and works great. Now, there's a couple things about this firearm that I like and a couple things that I don't. One, I like the short grip. I really like the short grip. I also really like the texturing. It's sort of odd, but it really does feel good. Now, notice this base plate. The base plate doesn't seem to be the best quality. I haven't even honestly dropped it on the floor, I don't think. Get scratched up, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This trigger and this trigger guard are perfect. I live somewhere where it gets really cold in the winter, so I'm going to be wearing gloves. Having all this room and that very small trigger is dang near perfect. Also, what's nice about it, it takes down like a Glock, which everyone knows how to do. And it has this little memory pad that I really like. It really helps with muscle memory on your firearm. And also, when I go to grab my firearm, this is what I'm feeling for right here. I'm feeling, as I go to reach down, I'm sliding over to align my fingers for that draw. I really like that about it. I also like the serrations. I think it's a great looking firearm. Now, the one thing I would have done differently is I would have made it a shorter slide. Now, I know people like, it's sort of like a crossover. So picture this. It's about the size of a Glock 26 in grip length with this, when the Glock is a 12, sorry. When the Glock 26 is a 12 round OEM mag in it, it's a little longer than this right here with a 12 round magazine, which this is basically flush. And so that's perfect. But the slide is just long and heavy. And so I wish they would have made it basically the same size as a Glock 26. This is a mix between a 26 and a 19. The barrel is like basically dead center between a 19 and a 26, which isn't a bad thing. It makes it a smooth shooter, but it does get heavy and it does stick out a little further than I like for carry. I don't like being poked and being chafed by my holster or my firearm. I like being comfortable. But would I carry this? Yes, I love this firearm. It is a smooth shooter. In terms of the sights, now what I realized is I made a video saying these are night sights. They are night sights, but they are the rechargeable night sights. Some people like those. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Basically what that means is, as we're sitting here right now, these sights are charging up. But the problem is if you go to holster that firearm, that charge dies. And because it's covered by a shirt, it doesn't get any more light. That is the problem with that kind of sights. They put them on the CZ. I'm not sure why they would do that, but they are great sights in the daytime. They are very easy to align and they just work. Let's talk about this trigger though. This trigger is a beast. It is so smooth, so clean. So I was doing penny drills with it. If you don't know what the penny drills are, you can look that up on my channel. Anyways, I was successful 90% of the time with the CZ, whereas normally I'm probably 70 or 80 with a Glock trigger. The Wheaton Arms trigger I'm really good with. But the CZ definitely performed on the penny drill and it just worked. It's just an overall great firearm that I don't think a lot of people run to. A lot of people run to SIG and Glock, and they're just overshadowed, but they really do make a quality product, and I really do like this firearm. And it's honestly made me, this firearm right here alone has made me want to branch out, because this firearm has let me know there are a lot of other options out there that are all great in their own right, just like this CZ P-10S right here. Thanks for watching.